We're starting our day off here in Valencia with our new favorite activity.
Another walking tour.
And it starts in about 20 minutes, so we better hustle.
In English?
Yes.
Yeah, essential. With my colleague Amparo, she will be your guide.
So apparently I wasn't registered for the tour somehow, but it's okay. They said it's all good.
Yes.
Tour starts in 5.
This is your first time in Valencia?
Yes.
Oh, I can invent absolutely everything and you have to trust me. That's great. Yeah. This square, it's the most important spot for one reason. Our city was founded by Romans 2,000 years ago, and the Romans founded the city here, exactly here in this square. In fact, under the floor, we have the remains of the Roman Forum.
So interesting fact we learned from our tour guide is that statue, originally it was lying down and it had a pillow, and they removed the pillow and now
She has a
she
hunch.
looks like she has a hunchback.
Yeah.
Interesting fact of the day.
We're gonna miss our group. They're leaving us.
It's so common to find buildings with a super narrow entrance, but if you go in, that building is bigger in the interior.
This tour has been really cool so far. We've learned so much about the history of Valencia, and our tour guide is so funny. Now we are heading off to the Central Market.
But this square was always market area.
Time to try some horchata in the Central Market. We've got like
10 minutes.
10 minutes of free time, 10 to 15 minutes of free time.
Apparently horchata is this summery sweet drink. I got my horchata. Oh, it's very creamy looking. It's very sweet, but I quite like it. It tastes kind of like a melon milk.
A little milky? I approve. Horchata for the win. I think we gotta head back to our tour group now because we didn't have that much time and we stood in line for a little while here getting our horchata, but definitely worth it. We are all done with our walking tour. It was super fun.
Our tour guide was so funny. She was amazing.
Really informative too. I think the most interesting fact that we learned, that big park that we walked through yesterday,
Oh, yeah.
that's like 10 kilometers long apparently, it actually used to be a river.
Yeah, that was really cool to know.
The city flooded in like the 1950s and then they built a dam and stopped the river from being a river, I guess, and converted it into a giant green space.
Yeah, you can run like a half marathon if you want to, really.
Yeah.
10 kilometers.
Now we are gonna go and get some food because we are starving, and our tour guide gave us a bunch of recommendations on places to go, so we're gonna check one of them out right now. So we found this place for lunch. It's called Sagardi Valencia Centro, and they do these things called pinchos, which are these tiny little open-faced sandwiches. And the way you pay for it is really cool because you basically pay by the toothpick. So each little one has a toothpick in it, and then at the end they just count up how many toothpicks you have, and that's how much you pay. It's a really cool idea. And of course we had to get some beers. We got the local beer from here in Valencia, Turio, which is named after the river. That's not a river anymore. That was a perfect lunch. We got to try so many different pinchos. It was so nice.
And they're very tasty.
We've decided to head back to our hostel because the sun is blazing hot right now.
Yeah.
So we'll come back out a bit later.
After the siesta.
Just finished up my first haircut abroad because I realized my hair was getting pretty long. And I have to say, I was really nervous because the person did not speak a single word of English. But it went pretty well. I feel like it looks pretty good. It's a nice little fade. And it was like 12 euros only. So cheap. Pretty good. And I just gotta go find Sandy. I don't know where she went. We have emerged from our hotel. We are rested. My hair is cut. We got some work done. Now it's time to hit up the old town.
You know what day in town means? Shopping time.
You already just bought a hat. You can't buy more stuff. This was supposed to be a day of exploring Old Town. We have yet to make it to Old Town. Classic Sandy.
Got my sunglasses. I got my glasses. I'm ready to go to the beach tomorrow.
We're just continuing to walk around, and now I believe we are in one of the main shopping districts here in Valencia, which worries me because we weren't even in the shopping district, and Sandy already bought 2 things.
It was stuff that was necessary. I broke my sunglasses, so I bought a new one to replace it.
What about that?
I need my hat because it's so blazing hot here. Yeah, there we go.
Excuses. Time to get some empanadas.
Our empanadas are here.
Crust is really nice. It is much better than any other empanadas I ever had. These empanadas were so good and they're so cheap. It's like, so if you buy just the empanadas, it's $2.70 per empanada, or you can get 2 empanadas and 1 beer or other drink for 6 euros, which is pretty much a steal. I think it ends up being like, you might as well have the beer because it's like 60 cents. So 60-cent beer is not bad. Now I think we're gonna head back to our hostel because we have some food that we bought from the grocery store, so we can keep our expenses down as always. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for another great day here in Valencia. Hello from tomorrow, which is now today, which is actually now tonight. We didn't really vlog much today because we went to the beach and we had a great time, but I'll throw in some clips right now. And we're back. Now we're just enjoying some happy hour beers here. This beer was only, how much was it? 130 euros? Really cheap. It's amazing. I love Europe. Prices for beer are ridiculously cheap. We might be getting paella.
They're open till midnight.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, let's get our shit done and then we can go get some paella.
We need to get some empty bottles to put our sunscreen in,
Yes.
so that we can take it on a flight.
So we don't have to keep paying for sunscreen. We're finishing our last leg of our trip in Valencia with the traditional Valencian food.
Oh, it smells so good. Wow, that's really good. That was delicious. It's really different from the paella that we had in London. That one was like a lot more different flavors and very seafoody, obviously, because it was a seafood paella. This is not a seafood paella. But this tastes really good, and the rice is cooked really well. I think this is definitely better. That paella was the perfect way to end our night here in Valencia. And now we are back in our hostel, and we are gonna call it a night.
Because we're heading to Porto tomorrow, but we're gonna take a break from the vlog, and we'll see you guys in Rome.
See you guys there.
Bye!